warning before you listen. This epic is not for children, nor for the faint of heart. We retell the ancient Greek myths as they were born, unfiltered, unsoftened. Scenes of violence, curses, betrayals, and a hunger for power that shows no mercy. Given the many conflicting versions of the Titan War, the events have been rebuilt to complete the missing pieces. Here, we tell the myth as it was meant to be told. Sources and references are listed in the episode description. Chapter 84. The Voices That Do Not Fight. When war encircles those who hold no blade. Mount Olympus, between those who left for slaughter and those who remained to guard the pulse, at the summit of Olympus, where even the clouds arrive in reverence, and the walls are not carved from stone, but from oaths etched in patience, silence tiptoed. Behind them, the sky was ablaze. Beneath them, the earth coiled in tension. But those who stayed behind were no less part of the war. Hestia sat by the hearth, feeding it with wood, not chopped, but fallen from a tree that had known. Its season of burning had come. She said, softly, eyes locked on the flames as if reading prophecy in their dance. This fire no longer warms me, it waits to be lit, with blood. Demeter approached, her hair tied as if heading to a funeral. Her voice wasn't weeping, but something close. Did you see how they left? They didn't say goodbye to us, they said goodbye to the weakness still in us. Metis sat down, hand over her heart, as if her chest was in revolt against silence. She spoke to the horizon. I told them we should fight together, divide the fronts, stand shoulder to shoulder. But Zeus spoke like a man asking glory to shorten the distance for him. Hestia brushed ash from her knee, whispering, "Do you think they can do it? One in the sky, another in the sea, a third in the underworld. Against 6 monsters born of hatred." Demeter stood. "We don't know them anymore," she said. "They're not the brothers we grew up with. They came back, with eyes we no longer recognize, and footsteps that sound like the endings of poems." And, in a forgotten corner behind the pillars, the Old One sat sharpening a blade. Unused, but waiting. He watched the three, Brontes, Steropes, and Arges, each carrying a stone torn from the mountain's heart. He asked, "Do you really believe your weapons will change the end?" Brontes replied, "No." Arges added, "But we want them to. Remember," and Steropes finished, "that those who forge the iron are never far from the fire." The Old One smiled. "May the lightning protect them," he said. "But if they fall, I carry the map of regret in my blood, and I will draw them a road home." Elsewhere, in a cave skimming the edge of cloud, Rhea, the mother, wandered alone. She carried her silence like a frightened child. She didn't cry, but her eyes shimmered with something beyond reason. As if she felt danger had returned. As if her children were now somewhere beyond the reach of prayer, guarded only by ancient regret. She stood among the priestesses, then said, "Do not wake me, unless something breaks in the air, or one of those I bore comes back without warning." And that night, Olympus did not resemble a palace, nor a war camp. It felt like a womb, waiting to learn what it had birthed. Would the gods return, whole, or would history split in two, before this day and after? This chapter of the epic has come to an end, but remember, what you've just heard is not a record of facts, but the echo of a myth, a story born from the imagination of the ancients, etched into the long memory of humankind. If this tale stirred something in you, if it opened a door to reflection or wonder, don't forget to support the channel and share the journey with those you love. And in the comments, tell us which moment in this chapter struck you the most and why. We'll meet again in the next chapter of this audio odyssey through time. Until then, farewell.